Thank you guys for tuning in. Like always, smash that like button. Subscribe to my channel. It helps my channel grow. I thank you guys for also for tuning in and welcome to my Chef Talk and Reviews video where I review the DC TV shows. And for this video, I will be doing Superman and Lois, uh, season 3, episode 8, titled "Guess Who's Coming to Dinner." I'm gonna read the synopsis on it. So if you guys is not caught up with the episode, spoilers ahead. So also make sure you join the community, become a patron. Shout out to my top tier patron, Mr. Junior Flash. I thank you for being a member. Make sure you guys go ahead and join the community, become a top tier patron. Have a lot of tiers for you guys to choose from, a lot of rewards, a lot of fun things over there. So make sure you guys check it out at SymCast Podcast / patreon.com. Also, follow me on my socials. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook at SymCast Podcast or SymCast Podcast and Media. Make sure you hit the notification bell, so you won't miss out. So when I go live, or also, when I post my videos, you guys will make sure you won't miss the updates and, the behind the scenes photos and everything like that. So thank you guys. So ready? Let's get into it. In the wake of learning that Bruno and Pia are married, Clark works to reignite Lois's interest in taking Bruno down. Natalie meets Mateo's parents for the first time with disastrous consequences. Jordan interferes with Jonathan's training. So, like the synopsis says, we saw the episode from the continuation from the last episode. They get the chance to see who Pia was and to kind of still investigating her. Chrissy wanted to put out the article. Lois didn't want to just because she knows that, she had a bond with this woman and that she has cancer just like she does. But she just happened to be the wife of Mannheim. So it's kind of difficult. So she's like on the fence on it. She kind of drops it. But we see later on that they kind of figure it out where as Clark still presses it and still try to investigate with him and Chrissy, investigating, interviewing a woman at the clinic or at the hospital, kind of getting a kind of a background with the woman that was there with Pia, trying to figure out who Pia is. But you see that Chrissy, she's kind of with these aggressive questions. Clark just trying to kind of do it a little finesse, with a little style, with a little journalistic flair. But ultimately the conversation ended. But then we see that the other side where Lois is talking with her father. Pretty much, he's getting her back. Brought these files for her. She's kind of piecing together a little puzzle together that she was like, she could have used these files before that kind of helped with this investigation and trying to see about Mannheim, trying to blow the whistle on him and kind of stop his reign of terror that he's been doing. Where now that she want to do the article, now they want to figure it out. Pretty much help Clark and Chrissy. So now they're on the ball with that. Then, we see going back to the Cushings, part of that side of it is that, we see Cal, he's been training, helping Jonathan become a firefighter or like some kind of junior program where he kind of volunteering, kind of training to see if he's probably going to go to become, a firefighter. So we see them teasing him in the little beginning, like he's like a rookie. He's carrying these coffees, but they actually gave him his uniform with his name on it. So which is cool. Then he get a chance to go, along on a big fire or a fire situation. So he gets to ride along, but supposed to stay in the background. But then we see Jordan swoops in saving the man, brings him out. We see Kyle think pretty much see him in the act thinking that that Jonathan disobeyed him and pretty much just went in and went to danger and kind of saved him when he didn't, where Superboy went in and did it. So, we see that argument with the brothers later, where Sarah had to intervene, and words were said with the brothers, and not realizing that Jonathan job as a firefighter is as important as a hero, because they are as heroes just like the superheroes are. The firefighters, the policemen, these people that protect us. These plain cop people, they still are heroes as well. So firefighter, they're a hero too because they save lives. So Jordan wasn't getting it. Sarah helps them get it. They figure it out, but Kyle or her father is still like on the fence, but kind of figuring out that it might be something else to it, that these occurrences have been happening all the time, um where he think it's something else been going on. So pretty much Superboy cover is blown. So then we see a scene where talking about, like I said, the Cushings. Um, we see Lana. She's trying to go to this concert, got these tickets. Sarah don't want to go with her. She's trying to figure out, because she's pretty much like in a standstill after the divorce. Everybody moving on. We see this moment with Sam, because he pretty much went back into the dating pool. He missed his chance because he came late helping Lois. So, his advice to Lana was pretty much, to Lana was pretty much like, just get back out there, relax a little bit, and you know, and don't just be, don't just be alone, forever, because things move on. Everybody still moves on. You just got to take a risk and get back out there. So that was a cool moment with these guys. Then, like we see Mateo. Uh, like I said before in my last video, I figured that he had to be the son of Mannheim and Piers, which we saw at the end he was, not knowing that he's dating pretty much Mannheim's enemy. That they invite Natalie to dinner, and then we see that that pretty much John or his sister, or the other version, his sister is, they're still talking with each other. She pretty much tells him that his daughter is messing with Mannheim's son. And we see the scene where John comes to confront them at the dinner. They've been having a good time there, but as they realizing who father is who, pretty much, like the title said, guess who's coming to dinner? So I guess it was John, the uninvited guest, where they pretty much didn't hold back, where we see the reveal that as Clark and Lois and them and Chrissy figures out that there's more to meet the eye with Pia, that we put two and two together. John sees her use her powers, that she is in fact the Onomatopoeia character, that she's been that character that been the hooded figure with the look like the sound, I guess, image or something. I don't know. But so they figure it out. She uses her power at the dinner to try to stop John. So he saw that. You see Mannheim, he's like you told John before, not to show, because they had their last rumble last time. So we get a chance to see another cool scene with the suit. Jumps in and saves him, and pretty much had to speed off to take Natalie away. We saw that. And at the same time, we see that pretty much Mannheim been having her do straining herself while she has cancer, but she's using her powers and directing it like that at people and killing people and damaging stuff. That when Superman comes in, that he sees that um, who it is that is actually Pia, that he actually has to uh, save her pretty much because he knows her already as Clark, as his wife got as Lois bonded with her in the hospital. So he has that notion who she's are already. So it's like it was hard for it's the villain, but I have to save her life. So he takes her to the pretty much to Sam, and they put her on lockdown, and we see that they put her in some kind of a containment with they contained her somehow and dampened her powers, so she wouldn't be a threat. But like Superman was saying, or Clark, that she still has cancer, that we have to kind of treat her like that. But John is upset because they tried to kill him. And then on top of that, his daughter is sleeping with the enemy son. So, he's pretty much mad, as we saw in that scene and how his face looked like. I know what you mean, Clark, but hey, they just tried to kill me. So, we saw that play out. Like I said, Jordan, his secret may be out, so he had to do a better job at hiding because Kyle is is on the trail. So that pretty much kind of wraps up that episode. So what do you guys think about that episode? Did you guys think that that he was Pia and Mannheim's son? Um, did you guys think that already? How are you liking this episode or the season so far? And then also, with all these politics and these things going on with the CW and with everything like that, with the cancellations, hopefully we get a chance to see Superman and Lois once again. If the CW actually does cancel it, that hopefully they go to the new streaming former HBO Max, where Max streaming network or something, because like they said, this show is one of the top shows on the CW, so it's crazy that they cancel it, but they cancel a lot so far, so there's no telling what they'll do, especially if they try to cancel it to keep Gotham Knights. That would be crazy, but you never know. So I thank you guys for tuning in for my Chef Talking reviews. Make sure you check me out again when I go live for Superman and Lois this week that's coming up. If I don't go live, like I said, like always, I will post a video or I'll post a review afterward. So make sure you just stay locked into my channel. Hit the notification bell. You won't miss out. Like I said, when I go live or when I post things, I'll post a lot of videos and photos too, also on my social media. So go ahead on Twitter, follow me there, and also on all my other social media handles at SymCast Podcast or SymCast Podcast and Media. So until then, hit that like button and subscribe. Peace.